welcome to the Android drag racing series. We're here for round 1 at the Hot Wheels 6-lane speedway. Today I will be racing 6 different types of cars. So now I will show you all our competitors. The national anthem. God of nations at the feet, in the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices, we entreat. Going triple down from the shine so strife and will make her praises heard above. God defend New Zealand. Thank you for the national anthem. And now we're ready to listen to those famous words for the Android drag racing series. Let's hit it.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane.
Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. So we should probably check out your rescue vehicles. So now as we get the rescue vehicles off to the right side of the lane, let's get our first lineup into position with our first drag race. Chevrolet Vega Pro Stock. Here we go, the AntAndroid Drag Racing Series is about to begin. Go!
Winner, lane 1.
And the MG Rover takes out the first race, which means he will advance through to round 2 of this first race series. And the Chevrolet Vega Pro Stock is out. Now let's move on to the next one. In lane 1 we have the Dodge Dart. And in lane 6 we have the 19 something or other Ford Mustang funny car. And by the way, this is the first select vehicles, and this is the drag racing vehicles. Here we go.
Winner, lane 6.
And lane 6 takes it, which means that the Ford Mustang funny car advances through to round 2. And unfortunately, the Dodge Dart is out. And the next race is the 70 Camaro in lane 1 versus the Pontiac Firebird funny car in lane 6. And sadly, the Pontiac Firebird funny car is out. So now, it's the next matchup between the 1998 Pro Stock Chevy S10 and the Nitro Door Slammer. Door Slammer takes it out and will advance to the next round. And unfortunately, the Chevy S10 is eliminated. And now it's our next matchup between the Pontiac Firebird in lane 1 and the Plymouth Duster in lane 6. Here we go. Oh, and for some reason the Pontiac Firebird did not get going, which means the win was automatically handed to the Plymouth Duster. And that Plymouth Firebird probably wish it didn't enter this championship, as he is eliminated. And now it's the next matchup between the Volkswagen Combi drag car in lane 1 and the Passing Dasher in lane 6. Here we go. And the Volkswagen Combi takes it, but he crashes into the wall hard at the end and does a backflip and lands on the roof. And the Passing Dasher ends up on one of the walls. So the Volkswagen Combi makes it into the next round, and the Passing Dasher is eliminated. So now it's the Volkswagen drag car versus the Chevy drag car. This should be an interesting matchup. We're about to go green. And the Chevy takes it out clearly. The Chevy takes it out clearly, and the Volkswagen Beetle drag car, I have no idea what happened to that. But the Chevy drag car makes it through to round 2. And the Volkswagen Beetle probably wish it didn't enter that race. as it's now eliminated, but it has a second chance to come back in the Blown Outlaws. So anyway, we're now going to take a short break. The coverage of the Android Drag Racing Series Round 1 is brought to you by Highlands, your one-stop trip, and Game Over for all your happiness and fun needs. And I'll see you after a short break. And we're back. And now we move on to the Blown Outlaws. And here's our one sign up here. We would like to give a shout out to AntAndroid, who is the only person who signed up to my championship. And he signed up as this and the McLaren P1. So there you go. Thank you AntAndroid for that. And now we move on to the Blown Outlaws with the 57 Chevy in lane 1 and the 69 Dodge Daytona in lane 6. Here we go. Oh, and the Dodge Daytona fails to get going. It just came to a halt on the track. Just wouldn't go. And it's just come to a halt on the track. We're going to have to send out the safety car guys to go retrieve it. So they'll be going to do that. But that's pretty appalling for the Dodge Daytona. Just would not get going. And he, unfortunately, is out. And that's going to see that Dodge Daytona out, which is quite sad, as he will follow behind the safety car. And they'll make their way off the track. And that Dodge Daytona will be out. So thanks Fastbed Hauler for that thing. And now we have the second matchup between the 63 Corvette and the Pontiac GTO Judge.
Winner, lane 1.
And the Corvette wins, which means that he goes through to the next round. And now we're going to take a short break and we'll come back for part 2. I'll catch you after the break. And remember that this was sponsored by GameStop for all your gaming needs, and Highlands, your one-stop motoring racetrack.